Hi, this is going to be the first fitness conditioning session that I'm going to be doing. This one you can use over and over again. We're going to be doing lots of different things. It's a basic level. This is for parents as well as people that do the karate and kickboxing, so you can mix it up. I'm putting a different hat on today. Rather than say Paul, I'm going to be doing it as personal trainer, fitness and conditioning coach, which I've been doing for a long time, nearly as long as doing the martial arts teaching. So so hopefully you enjoy it. We need a little bit of space, so whether it's in your living room, your dining room, or if you go outside, you've got a bit of outdoor space, take this out, take the video out, use your phone and follow it. But you need to make sure it's clean, it's dry, there's adequate space around you. You're going to need a little bit of equipment as well. So you've got tin cans here, food cans, so if you want to use something like that, if you're not used to doing any weight training, start with these. All right, just get the technique good, start with these first, or just you can even use the air, because really this is all about just doing something extra, especially if you're spending a lot of time indoors, and just for me to bring you a different part of what I do, and hopefully that will give you something else other than the training sessions. Or if you're a parent, you normally come watch class, and you can do this as well, and you can get some of the children to take part, the juniors and youths, not the really little ones, but juniors and youths, they can take part and do it with you as well. And you can just stop the video any time you like. Also, we're going to use, if you don't want to use some cans, then you can use dumbbells, which are these. Okay, so you might have some of these in the garage you've never used. So these are 5 kilo ones. You can use 3s and 1s, don't go too heavy. Again, just get the technique, especially if you've never done any exercise before. So get those, you can stop the video now, go and get them and start it again. Also important, if you've got any medical conditions, anything like that, make sure you take that into account. Make sure you've got plenty of fluid when you're doing the training session. Make sure you've got plenty of space, good footwear, got to wear trainers for this. No flip-flops or anything like that, wear trainers, no bare feet in case you drop the weight on them, and just make sure other than that you're listening all the time, and make sure you've read everything else that we've put on the videos and the online training sessions that you're aware of, okay, and that is online, which you would have seen when you sent out an email or Facebook. Okay, so we're going to start now. Need a bit of room because we're going to do some cardiovascular work, CV work. We're going to do muscle endurance, a bit of strength, some air work, body weight work, and a bit of stomach and back work as well. Just really simple to start with, so you can do this over and over again. All right, so we're going to get started. Let's go. So just jogging forwards and back, just on your toes. Don't have to touch the floor. Just jog. Doesn't have to be a lot of space. Okay, it's just to get the body warm. All right, especially if you haven't done much before. Okay. Keep going, keep breathing. When you're doing today's session, make sure that you're breathing all the time. Okay, don't hold your breath through the exercises. The most important thing at the moment is that you breathe, and not how you breathe, all right? If you are a more experienced trainer, and you trained a long time, then all of that will be normal knowledge for you. Okay, you do that all the time. Okay, anyway, well, you should do it all the time. Right, just jog on the spot. So just jogging. Okay, lift your knees a bit. Push off your toes. Good, just push your arms out. You're not punching, but just push your arms out. Good, okay, little smooth, little side jumps. Don't go too low. And if you've got any injuries that you think is going to be irritated, don't do the exercises. Okay, just miss them out. If you need to stop at any time, this is not a karate or kickboxing lesson, this is a fitness session, so if you need to stop at any time, make sure you stop. Okay, just feet apart, just going to lift your knees. Keep breathing. Good, and jog again. So just forwards and back. Jog on the spot. Okay, feet shoulder to hip width apart. Make sure your feet are facing forwards. Right, I'm going to be doing air squats. So your hands are going to come up as you sit back. Make sure you're pushing your hips back, back is flat and your head is upright. So here, and then come back up, okay? So breathe in, breathe out. You don't have to go to 90. So just do a half squat. If you're more used to it, you can go lower and go to 90 degrees. Don't have to go any lower than that though. So breathe in, breathe out. In and out. In and out. Good. In and back out. Number 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and jog. Okay, so you'll be working there, your thighs and your glutes, which is your backside. Keep jogging. Okay, we're going to circle one arm round, all the way back, and then the other. Keep it all the way back, make sure you're stretching up. And now, good. And forwards. So you're circumducting the shoulder, get the full range of movement. It's just like you're doing a backstroke forwards or doing a backstroke when it's going backwards. One more. Good, and jog. Okay, this time we're going to be squats. So it's an exercise, but it's part of the warm up as well. So feet flat. So we're going to do, from there, we're going to do a short squat. So hands are going to come just in front. We're going to squat and bring your hands back into calf raise. So squat into calf raise. Squat into calf raise. Squat into calf raise. So you're coming up onto the balls of your feet, so onto your toes, yeah? Squat, calf raise, good. And again, squat, calf raise, 2 more. Squat, calf raise, 1 more. Squat, calf raise, good. And jog back, pause and back. Okay, centre. Okay, just drop your head, you're just going to circle your arms around. So in this position, just stretching out shoulder blades. And these stretches, they're for warming up, but also just so that you're getting some stretching work. So if you don't normally do any stretching, it's important. Just hold that. Go a little bit further if you can. Keep breathing. Just don't hold your breath, just keep breathing. And back down again. Okay, from there, just place your hands behind, just on your lower back, this position here. And you're going to push your chest forward, bring your elbows back. Don't force them. Doesn't matter if they go out, just try and push your chest forwards. Keep breathing. Just feel the stretch across your pecs, which is this area here, okay, into your biceps. So just to here, just push out. Keep breathing again. Don't hold your breath. With all of these, keep your knees slightly soft and normally just tuck your hip in, okay? Just keep that there. Good. And come back down. Just shake your arms, shake your legs. Good, okay, we're going to be stretching the legs now, right? So we're going to be doing stretches. Again, it's to get warmed up, but it's good to be stretching. If you don't do a lot of stretching, it doesn't matter what sort of training you do, it's really important just to get a holistic outcome for the training you do, right? So it should involve mobility and stretching, as well as doing strength work. You might do some power work, you do cardiovascular, respiratory sort of training, which is your running, your cycling. Doesn't matter if it's indoors or outdoors, all of those sort of things. But then you also need to be doing this, that's quite important, and not to forget it. Right, so we're going to hold on to the wall. So we're going to take the leg back, keep your knees in line if you can. If you can't, don't worry. You want to get your hip forwards though and your head straight. And keep your heel into your backside. And just hold that position, look straight. Keep breathing. Hold. 2, 1, and change, and go the other side. So same thing, so from here, keep your feet face forwards, try and go soft on the supporting leg, drop your hip forwards, keep your knee in, hold your ankle, try and pull your heel in, keep your head upright, okay? You might find you get to here. If you can't get all the way, don't worry, just you might be able to go further, okay? So just hold that, keep your head straight. Good, keep your knees together, 3, 2, 1, and back off again, and just slowly let it down. Right, so we're going to do hamstring. From here, bending the back leg, here, pushing your hips back, front leg stays straight, both feet are flat onto the floor, and your head is straight. So just keep your head upright, keep your legs straight in front of you. The foot will go off to the side. Keep that position. So here and here. So the stretch is on this front leg at the hamstring. You might feel it around your hips. You might even feel it a little bit in your knee, even if you're in the perfect position. You just want to make sure always your knees go in line with your feet when you're doing this. And keep your head up. If it hurts your neck, just drop your neck slightly. And hold that. 3, 2, 1, and change to the side. Drop your hip back, hands on thighs. Keep your feet flat. Keep your back flat as well. And just hold that position. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and back off again. Okay, and just going to be jogging again. So all of the jogging again is part of the session. You're doing the warm up, but the warm up is part of the session as well. Okay, so just keep it. If you need to walk at any time, just go into a walk. Yeah, just walking forwards and back. The key thing with this is doing something. This is a start to what you're doing. So if you're doing the other sessions, this is extra. If you're not and you're a parent and you just want to start doing some exercise because you're going to be in quite a lot, it's not even that you can't get out, maybe you might have a garden, but you just haven't got any access to how you're going to do something. This is what this is for, all right? And it's basic, it's not too long hopefully, but it gets you going, all right? And you do it regularly, even if you're repeating the same thing. Sometimes, same with food, sometimes repeating the same thing is easier. If it's going to make you eat better, then it's better to repeat things, the same meal, the same, you know, protein shake, whatever it is, and not mix it up too much. Once you're happy and you can do training and you're good with your food, then you can mix it up a lot more. But a lot of people make a mistake is they don't do anything, or they think you've got to train for an hour, 45 minutes or half an hour. What you should start with is 5 to 10 minutes. And if you can do that regularly, that's going to be much, much better. Okay, right, so we're going to go to some, well, there'll be muscle endurance exercises, but they'll build strength, especially if you do these first sort of 6 to 8 weeks. Any weight training you do, any resistance work, that will train the neuromuscular system. So the nerves will be more efficient, they stimulate the muscles better, and you'll feel stronger. And you might look, well, you will look different as well. And you'll definitely feel different. So it's good to just get started, all right? So, right, first one we're going to start, so these two, I'm going to do it with cans, and I'll do some of them with dumbbells, but you just keep with the same weight on most of these, even if it's a bit easier. Don't try and mix around the dumbbells too much, just keep the same one. Again, some exercises will be easier, some exercises will be harder. If it's too hard and you can't use the weight, the dumbbell, go to cans. If you can't use the cans, then just go to the air. Okay, so this is the air being, this is an exercise. So if I was doing a frontal raise, which is working here, my deltoids, all right, here I just do it in the air, okay, and have some tension. So grip your hands like you're punching and do it like that, okay, that'd be the easiest one. Okay, so we're going to go to these. So tilt your pelvis, bend your knees, so you're soft and your pelvis is tilted forwards here. Just so you're in a good position. When the weights get heavier, all right, you feel like you're not going to use your back and your hips. So we're going to go straight. So from there we're going to go up. At the moment, don't worry about where you're breathing. Yes, just breathe here. If you want to do it properly, then as you come up and you exert on this exercise, you breathe out and then in on the way back, and then out and then in. So you're looking to do 10 reps of these, okay? So you're going to be doing 10. Again, from here, if you need to stop the video, because I'm going to be talking as I'm doing them. So from here, I'm up and back down. We're working the front of our shoulders, here the deltoid. Here, you'll work your arms as well. So the main movement, the main muscle causing the movement is there, but your arms will work, as well as your stomach, because you need to hold your stomach tight when you do this. So there's other parts of the body will work, but the main muscle is on your shoulders. And we're coming up and back down. Okay, if we do 5 more. Back, 4. Don't do them too quick. At the moment, just keep the speed the same. Don't worry about doing it quick on the way up and slow on the way down, just keep it even. And back down, and 1. Okay, so on all of these exercises, because I'll be talking, you want to be doing between 10 and 12, all right? So between 10 and 12 when you're doing these. Okay, next one we're going to be doing. You've got 2. So with shoulders, we're going to go to legs. So we're going to mix between the body parts on this. So next one we're going to squat. They go either side. We're going to sit back and then come back up again. So if you see from here, remember 10 to 12, sit back, then come back up. So here. So you want to do it properly? Breathe in, keep your head up, push your hips back. Make sure your knees go in line with your feet. Keep your head upright. Do not lean forwards, you sit back, so push your hips back. The start of the movement on the squat is back, here. And as I'm talking, you can do your 12 reps. So I'm going to do all of them with you, okay? That's what you're looking for. Okay, and back again. When you've done that, put them down, be careful, bend your knees. Always do that even if the weight is light. Right, get a drink now. So if you get a drink, alright, next exercise. So again, stop the video if you need to. Right, we're going to do curls, knees in. So on these curls, we're going to do it from the front. So your elbows in, we're going to be curling up. Again, I'm using the dumbbells, but you can use the cans or you can even do it in the air. Okay, you choose. So we're going to the front of the arms, which are your biceps. Here, tilting, we're coming up, and then back down. Right, make sure on this, when you're doing it, you come to here where you feel the bicep. Don't let your elbows come out at the moment. Keep it really formal. Let the muscle do the work. You don't want to start using any other pivots. Okay, so come to here, your wrists stay locked. Breathe out, breathe in. Show front, tilt your pelvis in, and out, and in. And if you can't do that, just breathe. And you're looking to do 10 to 12 repetitions, 10 to 12. Okay, tilt the pelvis forwards, which is here, and then back up, and don't move the head. And just keep breathing. Okay, and then when you do that, you should feel that on the front of your arms, on both sides. Okay, next exercise. Just showing you this with the cans. Again, you can use either one. So we've done biceps here. Okay, what we're going to be doing on this one is we're going to do some lunge, but we're going to do it from a position. So you've got your cans either side. You can use, if you don't want to use the cans, depending on what your level is, you can hold on to the side of the wall, okay, and step forwards. So you can put one leg in front, use the wall to support you, okay, ball of the foot. So we're going to do this statically, we're not moving forward. So we're going to come down and back up. The back leg, this leg goes no lower than 90. So you don't even have to go that far, okay. You can hold on and you can do it both sides. So from this position here, your head is straight. So you step your left leg forwards, right leg back, ball of the foot, and then you're going to be coming down and then come back up again. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. I'll show you this with the cans, this position. So I get myself in a nice long position. We're going 90 degrees on the front, which is this angle. Here we're going down to 90, back straight. We're going to lunge, come back up. Keep upright, don't lean forwards. You'll feel it on your hips, you might feel it a little bit on your back because you're working, but this is a quadricep and a glute exercise. Right, so from here, back straight, down for the lunge, come back up. So you breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and out. Okay, and I would suggest when you do that, start small. So 5 to 8 on either side. If you're feeling comfortable, to do 10 or 12. The 10 or 12 is where you're starting to feel the burn. Should be, if it's 10, you can stop there. If you can get to 12, get to 12. But if you've not done that before, 5 to 8 is absolutely fine. The body weight with this will be absolute. For most people, that's all you'll need. If you're used to lunging, then you can use the dumbbells. And of course, if you do exercise, you can adapt any of these and make them a lot harder. Okay, so we're going to go back now. So this one, we're going back to the shoulders. Tilt your pelvis. We're coming up. So we're going to take the weight like we curl it, coming up. And we're going to come out to this position. So not in here, not too far out. It doesn't have not perfect 90, but a 90 here. That's what we're looking for. Drop the elbow down, and we're going to tilt the pelvis. That means pull forwards, bend your knees, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So in this position, breathe out, breathe in. Okay, we're going to look for 12 of those. Again, 10 to 12. You can get to 12 and that'd be great. So we're working the top of the shoulders. Okay, so you've got your deltoids and your trapezius, main muscles that are doing that. Your arms are going to work as well. So a lot of these, because you're using free weights, these are free weights, the dumbbells are free weights. Basically, they're not machines, that's why they're called free weights. Okay, so from here, when you're doing this, lots of other muscles work, which is why it's got so popular in the last sort of 10 years, free weights. A lot of people never used to use them. When you went to the gym, you just used machines. You know, went to the gym in the 90s, the only people using free weights were the bodybuilders really. So most people now, things like CrossFit, they will use dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells and many other different parts of equipment because they're more effective. So when you're doing this, make sure you hold your stomach and hold your legs strong. All those muscles will work as well. So far, what we've done is you've got bicep curls, shoulder press, squats, lunges. Right, so that's what we work. Now we're going to go onto the floor. So when we do this, we're going to work the stomach. So the main muscles coming up here, we're between here and here. Okay, so we're going to be coming straight up, lifting up and using those stomach muscles. You're going to go flat onto the floor. When you do this on the floor, your head needs to come up. So we tend to use that there's a ball. When you're doing this, there's a ball between your neck and your chest plate. Okay, your hands can be here, not behind your head, temples or cross. And what we're going to do, keep your feet flat. You're going to breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So we're holding this position. I'll show you from this angle. From here, keep your chin tight, hands across. So they're already working when you're holding this position. Small crunch and then back up. You're not coming all the way up, it's not sit up. So here, breathe in, breathe out. And if you can't do that, just breathe normally and just lift. If you want to make it harder, your hands can come in front, they can come higher. By moving your arms, you'll feel more work on your stomach. You might feel it on your neck. Just rest your head down. I'd say on those, just try to do between 10 and 15 repetitions. All right, so basic stomach crunch, 10 to 15 repetitions. Okay. Now we're going to go on to front. We're going to do a traditional plank, which is a core exercise. The muscles around the front and side and back, they're your core muscles. They hold this fixed position, your posture. They're very important. 15 years ago, people didn't talk about them as much in the health and fitness industry. They realised they're really important, and most of the general public needs to do more of it so you didn't get back problems. And they're really important for all the type of activities, anything that you do. That can even be going shopping and picking your two plastic bags up and carrying to the car. Your core has to do a massive amount of work, as it does even if you're sitting in your car. If you sit properly, your core muscles have to work. For martial arts, they're crucial. So you'll find that doing martial arts, your core muscles will get very strong. That's not about how good they look. That's just about how they function and how they work. Okay, and that's the most important thing. Right, so plank, we're going to go onto your knees. Most of you've probably done this before. We're going to go to your forearms. So if I show you this angle here, elbows underneath your shoulders. You can do this different ways. The main point is that you have a fixed position. Both feet are going to be going out, and you're going to hold a nice flat line. So you're here. So make sure your hips are not too high or not too low. Keep this position and you breathe. And when you do it, you're trying to be feeling this through your stomach, not on your back. So you should not be feeling that across your back. It should be here. That's the main position. Okay? So when you do it, always come up and down from your knees. Don't take it through your back. So you come up to here and then you come back down. That takes the weight off of your back and hold. Keep your elbows in. Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. And then come back in. When you do it, I would aim to do sort of 5 to 10 seconds, have a breather, do another 5 to 10 seconds. So we do that, then you go again. Do not hold for too long, only hold as long as you can. You're in the position, hold that. When it's too long, come back in. Okay? Now we're going to come up to a stretch. So from here, the hands in front, on your fingertips, you're going to drop your head and roll your back and hold that position. And keep breathing. Just round the back up. Then we're going to drop. Our head, the back is going to go up. Get your head up. Then keep breathing. Just relax into this. Come back up onto your fingertips and roll again. Keep there. And back down again. Keep breathing. Don't force the stretch on this.
Just slowly come up and round. That's a really good stretch for your spine. And drop one more time. Hold that. And then slowly come up. Do not get a head rush. Always be careful when you're coming off the floor. You do not get a head rush. Okay, which basically means like going to your head and you feel like you're going to faint. Alright, so jogging again, nice and steady. If you want to get a drink now, get a drink. Alright, so it's important you take fluid, preferably water's enough when you're doing sessions. Even if you feel like you're drunk today, right, you need to make sure you take the water. You'll train better. You know all this, but it's just important to do it. Okay, so just keep jogging. Okay, carry that on. If you can't do that, just walk. Come through. Okay, now, so we're nearly done the session now. We're nearly 25, well, we're 25 minutes in. So we've done stomach work, done some core work. We've also done some strength work as well, and muscle endurance work. So we're now going to cool down. All right, so just jog on the spot. All right, all the stuff we've done today, that's be enough for you. Not too long a session, a little bit longer than I thought it was going to go, but that's because I've been talking. But if you condense that, you do it a few times, you might even be able to do, at the moment, just do one set. So just the numbers I said. If you want to do another set, which is doing the exercise, you can add another one. So you could do 2 of the bicep curls, 2 of the shoulder press, 2 of the squats, and so forth. All the stretching we've done today, because we're only doing one set, you don't need to do a lot of stretching afterwards, just a little bit, especially on the upper body. So just push up, through, and then come back down again. Yeah? And again, push up, through, and back down again. Okay, now we're just going to lean to one side, so just lean, and back again, and then just lean, and back again. Don't move your hips, keep your hips in position, and then back again, and then here, and back again. Take your time. Just stretch that slowly, don't rush. Good, and we're going to twist, just twisting. Okay, really good if you can just keep your hips, just use the rotation. That's the spine rotation. To there. And just jog on the spot. Good, jog to there, get that there. Just lift your knees up. That's it. Get that position, that's it, and one more, and jog again. Okay, and well done. That is our first session. If you want to do any more stretching, please do so. If you want to do any of the stretching we did at the start, do those as well. That has come out of that in just short of half an hour, but you will do that a lot quicker, and I'll see you at the next one. That's just a starter one for you, okay? So give yourselves a clap, and well done.